Hi YouTube, my name is Tawana. This is my first YouTube video and it's about my Nclex experience. I received my ATT October the 25th, and as soon as I received it I went on and scheduled my Nclex, which I scheduled it for November the 5th at 1 o'clock, so there was about 7 days in between so I could have time to study. I graduated September the 20th. I finished school September 12th. In between September the 12th and up until the time I received my ATT, I hadn't done any studying or anything like that. So I was like, okay, I can just use that time to study. And that was the first available date that they had. So my plans ended up getting messed up. Saturday came along and I hadn't studied. So I was in Houston. We was having a family gathering. So I ended up being able to squeeze about 60 questions. In. I'm sorry, my computer shut off. So the next day, Sunday, I ended up getting about 100 questions done. Both days there was a total of 11 kids and 14 adults in the house. So try studying for Nclex with all that noise. I ended up doing a total of 160 questions. I was kind of getting scared, and I was more or less like, okay, if the 7th is available, then I will move it to the 7th. If not, I'll just keep my date. And the 7th ended up not being available, so I just kept the 5th, and I couldn't reschedule anyways because they said you had to do it 24 hours in advance, and at this time that time period had already passed. So I went in. I left for Nclex about 40 minutes beforehand, and when I got there I did the normal procedures. Once I got in to sit down, I was kind of scared, you know. I was going through the tutorial and everything. I hit the 2-hour mark. At the 2-hour mark, I chose to take a break, and I was at question number 77. I just kept telling myself, like, I only want 85 questions. I'm hoping for just 85 questions because I don't want to do more than 85 questions or whatever. I was already tired. I had been up, the whole day. I have 4 kids, so it's like I was already exhausted by 1 o'clock. After I came back, I resumed. After the 85th question, I clicked next, and the computer screen shut off and it went blue. My last question, I know I got wrong, so I was kind of nervous about that at first. I made it home. Well, I finished the exam within 2 hours and about 15 minutes. I made it home around 5 o'clock. Give me that charger. I made it home around 5 o'clock in the evening, and once I got home, I went ahead and started doing the piercing view trick. I had read on All Nurses and a whole lot of other websites that trick worked, and I hadn't worked, so I was like, I don't want them to have my $8 if I can, find out ahead of time and find out for free. So I did the PVT trick, and I got the good pop-up which said this candidate has already scheduled Nclex, contact the board member, and so on. So after that, I'm in Texas, so there's also another one where you can check your GBN permit, and if that's still active, then you pass, because if you fail, they say they take it down immediately. So I did all that. The 48 hours came, and it was time for quick results. So my cousin ended up paying for them about 2 or 3 hours later, because I kept telling her, like, I'm not paying for it. So she ended up paying for it, and I ended up passing. All I used was the ATI Nclex practice questions, and that was it. Like, I didn't review any content or anything like that. I also heard that if you get a lot of select all that apply, that's good. That shows that you're doing good or whatever. I got quite a few select all that apply. I got drop and drags. I got exhibits. I got like 3 math questions. I got medications, some that I didn't know. I got a disease process that I never heard of through my whole, nursing school program or whatever. So, I was kind of scared. I was kind of nervous, but I felt, I can't really say I had a feeling when I walked out. It was just like, I don't know if I failed, but I'm kind of leaning towards maybe I did pass, because I didn't think it was just that hard. But I had a classmate that said she felt like hers was extremely hard, and we was both there together testing at the same exact time. Hopefully I included any questions or anything that y'all had in this video. If not, you can always leave questions and comments and stuff below. You can also subscribe. I'll continue updating. I hope you like it, my first video.